Ah, anyways, everybody ready? Okay, here we go. So waiting for black to move. Knight, rook here, threatening that bishop, then mate. There we go. Yay, +8, 1581. So rook b1 is the skewer with the queen to the bishop, and then we check, and then we actually win this skewer too, because after like queen a3, rook takes b7 check, king somewhere else, probably king down to probably d8 d8 or f8. It doesn't matter which a. But then this rook takes h7. So takes king f8, or just queen takes. It would be the correct line. King f8, and now we just have the whole piece, or we're up a whole queen for a rook. And so now we just have to just win the exchange, just trade down quickly. This is the line that they suggest for white. But everything goes. GM Light, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I've got your outs. Is that a poker reference, or is that like a baseball reference? I don't know. Anyways, welcome to the stream, guys. Click the follow button, and we're doing Chesstempo Problems. We're doing the Blitz rating side because, well, I guess my regular rating is 1700. Or excuse me, my standard rating is 2074.8, so 2075 almost. And my blitz rating is only 1700, so maybe it'll give us like some easier problems. Maybe you guys gotta do. Our hopes is basically do these really fast, but then I'll go over the games or the problems slowly. If you guys can see, maybe after that I just minimized it. I know there's some lag between the stream and what you guys can see, but and that yeah, there you go. We did that in 6 seconds. So that's our goal, to do these problems really fast. If we can do these problems really fast, then we can claim ourselves as a good chess tactics loader. Like tactician. There we go. Tactician. That's the word. So, all right, let's do some new ones. All right. Let's see. Next problem. Waiting for him to move. Probably queen c8, queen c8, rook d1 check, right? Rook d1 check, king there, and then queen here, bishop c7 check, and then queen takes here, mate. Yes, I did that in 10 seconds, and yeah, that was some background threats basically. Pretty much that's the main line. I mean, that's the only line. Most of these moves are forced, believe it or not. Rook d1, if king e8, then that's mate with queen takes c8. So knight here to d7, bishop c7, moving the defender. The queen's pinned, the rook is pinned, and the bishop is protected by the queen. So the king has to go to e8, and again we have their queen c8 mates. So, all right. So hopefully everybody saw that. That was a 1600 problem, and so we're getting our blitz rating up quickly. That only took us 10 seconds. So hopefully it took you guys about 10 seconds. So, anyways, all right. Let's go. Next problem. Next problem. Let's see here. Probably something like bishop takes here, but then we take here, right? Queen takes here, and then take the knight here as a fork. Wow, that only took us 3 seconds, guys. Yay! We're getting faster. These are relatively easy problems, but yeah, I knew something like bishop takes g5 was going to be a mistake. This is relatively. I don't know how to convert this. Maybe let's see. We're up a piece, so we just have to be careful with any like sneaky like queen h6 check and then queen g7 mate. So let's see how the computer does it. King h1, queen takes, rook b1. I don't know, I think f6, you maybe try for f6. No, you can't do f6. After f6, then queen takes here. And we stop this dark squares. So, yep. That only ends, okay, so just rook h8, take, queen takes, d takes, f6, rook a8, c3. I guess we're still up, so c6, there, h6, f takes g7, king takes g7, and now we're just up a piece, and there's two connected pass pawns. So, yep, alright, so that only took us 3 seconds. Hopefully you guys are getting faster at these two, so, alright, feel free to discuss, but, yeah, try to go fast, because it's a blitz. This is the blitz of Chesstempo, the blitz rating of Chesstempo. So, here we go. Next problem. Something with, like, rook here check? No? Queen check. Probably, yeah, rook takes here first. Oh no, rook 5 takes there. Duh. Rook 5 takes, and then I can go to. Oh man, I had the right idea. I had the right idea. Ah, I had the right idea because I wanted. Here I only spent 4 seconds. I had the right idea. I wanted to play rook d2, or if something like if rook takes, pawn takes, and then we're up a piece. So that's what I wanted. But obviously I took away the wrong rook. And it's not this takes because after rook 3 takes d4, c takes d4, and I don't have my rook d5, rook d2 threat. So, anyways, next problem. Alrighty. So then we queen, bishop takes h7, or maybe some. Actually, can we just win the queen? Maybe some winning the queen. Oh jeez. This is not good. Slow it down. Slow it down. Are we doing a rook c3 threatening this? Rook c3? Yeah, I like rook c3 now. Rook c3 threatening rook a3. Okay, he goes there. I don't take the knight. I just play here, trap the queen. Takes it, good. Yep, there we go. We just trapped the queen. That was a trapping the queen kind of thing. So, not bad, not bad. You just see his queen being, getting trapped. There's no dark squares for the queen, so you just gotta figure out how to trap the queen. It's something like rook c8 at this point, right? At this point, as like rook c8 tries to save the queen, we just take, and then we have back rank. So this bishop is also protecting this rook on b1. So everything works. So all right, hopefully you guys. That took 39 seconds, but still pretty fast. I mean, relatively, I guess. So here we go. All right, I like the h6 threat here, check, and then queen h4 checkmate, check, and then queen g7. So h6 check, and then queen h6 check, and then queen takes here mate. Yeah, that's it. Yay. H6 check. There's no queen takes h6 anymore because the queen went from. Like actually, the queen never had h6, but h6 check comes here. Rook check. This pawn is protecting e5, e6. So there's no more. You don't even need to sack. You just have to make sure you can figure out the mate. So, alrighty, we're going to do these. Probably since these are really relatively easy, I'm going to try to do these really quickly and probably take a break every. I don't know, 10. Let's try 10. So, anyways, for those who are joining the stream, welcome. We're going to do the next problem and right now. So I'm looking at maybe queen g5 and then rook 8 here, mate. So actually here, I think I can just swing around. So queen h7 check, and then oh geez, oh queen check and then queen here. That's easy. Queen check, queen here, and then that's winning a rook. Duh. So that wasn't really mate threats, but now we're up a whole rook, so this is an easy endgame to convert. That one you just have to make sure you just look at your checks. Always look at your checks. Rook d8. At this point, rook d8 doesn't work as much as you want it to work. Right here. Rook d8. I'm looking at queen g4 and then rook 13 rook d8, but the queen on a5 is covering that square. And plus, we don't really have a lot of we only have one defense to our back rank, which is nice e1. So, anyways, that took 14 seconds, but it worked. So, for those who are watching the stream, welcome to the stream. Feel free to sign up for a Twitch account. It's free. You can click the follow button, and yeah. Alright. We do get harder ones, but anyways, we'll try to maybe get them. Our rating is getting up higher, so 17, 16. If we can do more of these higher rated problems, then yay for us, right? So the average time for the Blitz rating took about 24 seconds. The the problem standard rating, the problem standard rating is only 1281. The Blitz rating is actually 1604. And I'm guessing it's people playing Queen G4. I think that's like the #1 move people want to play, and then followed by some mate threat here. So, anyways, let's go to the next problem. All right, if like pawn takes, then bishop takes or something, right? What do we do? Queen takes. Oh, geez. Uh oh. This is like one of those main ones or something, right? Main twos, threes, four, maybe. Bishop takes here. Queen takes. King here. Bishop here. No, rook takes here, threatening that mate. So queen takes there. Then rook takes here. And then queen takes here. Yeah. Yay! That was an 1800 problem. That's good. We're getting faster. That one you just have to figure out maybe something like some pin. There's a pin along this rank. So I saw that pin, show back rank because this bishop is guarding this. And we didn't really have mate. If queen h8, that would be a mistake because this king on h7 is protecting these 3 pawns, and these 3 pawns are almost like a fortress. So then black maybe has actually threats on the king side, like rook g here, something like that, coming on g2. This bishop has a scope. This rook on has a scope on f2. So it's actually so that's one is just making sure you got see the pin here. And after rook takes e6, we're actually threatening mate with a queen here because the rook cannot go on the or the king cannot go to the e file like e8 or e7. So queen h8, that would be mate. So that's also a forceful move. So yeah, always look at your forceful moves first. The standard rating is 1703 for this problem, and the blitz rating is 1837. So people usually took a minute and 2 seconds, so I took 55 seconds. So we're still, a little bit better than average, but okay. All right, here we go. Can I not take this knight? Why can't I not take this knight? I'm going to take this knight, and then I'm going to take this pawn. That's a 1500 rate problem. I just see sometimes they throw you these easy problems. So it's like, why can't I not take this knight? So yeah, now we're up a whole piece, right? And then we just have to make sure we don't like lose to some like sack mate. Probably bishop f5, trying to threaten queen c2 mate if the knight moves away. And also queen bishop, for example, knight d5, knight f, bishop f5, threatening the knight, trying to trade down, and trying to threaten c2 check, and also maybe something, knight check, rook takes, queen takes, and then queen c2 mate. So that mate threat is also what we could do after bishop f5, or even rook c8. Rook c8 does the same job. So, or maybe just even protect our king. So, anyways, all right. So let's go to the next problem. Okay, so I'm looking at maybe if rook takes and then maybe rook takes here. Oh, he's trying to double up here. Huh. All right. If I do maybe pawn takes, something h3 maybe. He's got this maybe. If knight here, check. Rook takes takes. Right. If bishop takes, if knight takes, I feel like knight f6 is needed first. Knight f6 check. No, knight f6 check, then king tear. So maybe just something as simple as rook g5, h6. No. Take. What's threatening? Why are we threatening? Are we threatening mate? Do we just take this pawn here? Are we just winning by taking out these pawns? No, this is a passive pawn. This bishop has a very good scope. Rook takes, pawn takes, and then rook king cb3 maybe. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm going to get this problem wrong. And this is our last problem and before I take a break. Huh. Oh boy, do you guys see the tactics? Check, take. Rook take here. I want to go rook g5. And knight check and then mate or something. But then this pawn is, this rook is loose, unfortunately. I want to do something like that mate, but some Arabian mate. Something with this knight and then rook checkmate. So rook g5, Rook G5 is the first move? I want to say Rook G5 is the first move. Oh jeez, it's a minute 29. I feel like I have to just I get it wrong or I just spend too much time on it and get it right. Oh jeez. Look at our checks. 96 check. Dubious. Alright, so Rook G5? I want to say this rook to G5. And the 13 is some mate here. So I don't know. Oh boy, why is this not? So what is feigning this? Take. Wait a second. Can I just take this bishop? I want to take this bishop and I take this rook. And king up. Phew! Oh, dang. See, oversight. Look at that. That was only 1400.